What's going on, boys? It is January 5th, Sunday pre-market breakdowns. We're starting on SPY. I'm coming in with the same chart I did last week. Like, this is basically the same chart I had last week, but just a little tweaked for a higher time frame. So I have this week's bullish candle coming up to at least 602. I feel like this is a pretty textbook trade. Like, this is how most retail traders trade. You can look on the daily chart. We've been bouncing back and forth. This has been my range. This is what I've been trading the past couple weeks. This range on SPY and QQQ. But yeah, this is just the sort of retail trader approach. I have a more technical analysis on QQQ, but basically on the daily, yeah, we just engulfed this little range right here. These two candlesticks on the weekly created a hammer stick. No seller power. There's no selling power here. That's basically what that means. You can see over here every time we formed a candlestick that was kind of outside of our range but formed bullish, kind of like this, we came up and we created an uptrend. I mean, this range even is $25, but our range over here is going to be a lot greater than that. It's more like $30 around that if we come up to create all-time highs. But I'm just taking it up here. I'm not interested in, getting greedy for all those huge profits because, again, we are starting for $1,000 with a higher portfolio. Yeah, I would probably hold it, but just want to be seeing money and taking money right now. That's SPY. We can go down to QQQ. So the weekly doesn't really make a lot of sense, but it's more of a shorter time analysis. So I came here with my squeeze. These white lines are my squeezes. I came here on this high right here. This could also be the equilibrium, but so we came here and I just brought it right across. It looks better on the 4 hour, but brought it right across, and then over here on the bottom of my range, brought it up, and we did just break through the squeeze, and we are on a new day opening gap here. Actually, forgot to. Yeah, we have a new day opening gap here, so we did retest off that, but I do anticipate us to come through this. I mean, we've been in this range kind of for a long time, so scaling down to the 4 hour, you can see we have this big support zone here that is, in my opinion, kind of irrelevant. I just kind of wanted to try this just because. Then we have the lows before the rally here. If we were to be bearish, when I did draw this liquidity up, we were around like here or something, so I thought we were coming down. This is the day that I actually hit the scalp. Right here, this was my scalp right there, a little $4, but yeah, then we reversed and we're here. But my ranges and my squeezes still apply. I still think that we're coming up through here, and once we break and we get to around maybe here in price, I want to say here, that's my buy. When we break through cylinder dampening gap and then come up, I'm guaranteed we're gonna grab 531, which is also what we're going to do on SPY. Breakthrough, come grab 602, and then grab 531. If we do want to run to all-time highs, we will do so on both because they are confluent pairs, of course. QQQ and SPY are confluent. So scaling down to meta, we're going to do all the NASDAQ stocks. I pretty much only trade NASDAQ stocks, or I try to stay away from the regular stocks. But yeah. This one we're actually going to chart because I had already charted those before, but let's see what we can do here. Oh, it's just a resistance trend here. It's a trend of resistance, or sorry, trends of support, showing that every time we hit this trend, we're bouncing off it. Pretty straightforward. We're gonna scale it down because I don't really see anything else. We're in kind of just like a bullish motion. It almost looks like a bear flag. Like I said last video, or maybe the video before that, I'm not really sure. I don't really believe in bear or bull flags. It's kind of just a flag. I use it as a range. I like to trade the ranges of the trends more than the breakout of the trends. That's purely preference, but I feel like you can, I like to draw higher time frame trends like this and trade the breakouts and then scale down to maybe like a 4 hour. Draw up something like this. You can see, so you can either decipher this as we broke through the trend, but I always like to stay a little safer. I mean, this is pretty clear that we did break through, but we're in the range right now. So this might not make a lot of sense to a lot of you, obviously, but I'm going to try my best to explain it right now. So this isn't a traditional trend line. Obviously, it's not like a flag or anything like that. I consider it finding where price wants to come to, basically. Just think of it that way. So Here, this range right here, this is neutral price. Like, this is where price is neutral. We're going to be consolidating, coming in between the ranges, boom, 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 and then we're bouncing back and forth. But when we're down here, the main idea is that when we come down here, it's called discount. So this range right here, below these two lines, below the X, would be discount price, which means that we would want to shoot back up into what is called up here, premium price. This is premium price. So, basically, the idea coming in tomorrow, which would be Monday, is that we were stuck in neutral price here, came down into discount, wanted to come up into premium, finally got into neutral here. Now that we're in neutral, you can see it's hard for price to move around. If you didn't know, the more the consolidation, the bigger the break. If you see a candlestick like this, you can look at it as consolidation. For 4 hours here on this candle, which was a $12.81 range, we were consolidating, and then after that, we took it up. So based off of this chart, I mean, obviously we look bullish. So coming into tomorrow, obviously this will be your range, like target liquidity maybe around, like, you could honestly just target this whole key level around here, like 624. That's a huge range. You would take it maybe like here on the engulfing. Yeah, I mean, that's your $18 range. Stop here. Something like that. So that's meta for tomorrow. Google I do have charted up already. This is a 4-hour chart. Again, any double bottom like this shows proof that this would be considered discount. You can see we came down into discount, and then immediately we double bottom and then come and shoot straight up into premium. When in premium, shot down. So we have our understandings of premium and discount. Here you can see price was very reluctant to come through here. We finally got through, and then we ended up crashing down, coming back into discount. And then what did we do? Came back up into neutral zone. So if we do end up coming into neutral zone again, you can see us doing something like this, boom, 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 anything like that. And then your range would be targeting liquidity. So let's just find our liquidity right quick here. You can target. I also do target double tops. A lot of people like to target the wicks of the double tops. Me personally, I don't care about the 10-cent change and the possibility I could get reversed. I take it on the bodies because technically it's resistance. On the top of these double tops, that's where I would mark my TP. So this would be your range, and you can tell and notice that all of the ranges between all these stocks I've looked at, all these NASDAQ stocks, they're kind of like similar. Like, they're large ranges, which is very good. You want to have similar charting biases for most of your NASDAQ stocks because they do move somewhat confluently, if not the exact same. They do push each other up depending on who's controlling or what stock's controlling the market on the day. Apple, I'm going to start high, scale down. This looks to me like a rebalance to push up, but obviously we don't know that yet. I should be using my RSI and EMA. I don't know why I'm not. Alright, let me teach you how to use the RSI when I get a chance to. It's pretty easy. And it's very useful. I use it in pretty much all my trades, all my live trades. There you go. There's your resistance. I don't know. I don't really like that, to be honest. I don't know. Apple looks weird. It's hard to tell what we're doing right now, but from what I can tell, I don't know. That looks good, actually. Right there. Can't really make a decision on what price wants to do based off of this chart right now, but what is RSI? We're at 28 RSI. Yeah, we're pushing up tomorrow. I mean, so this is a good example to show you how RSI indicator, where the number works, just the number. I'll show you what the chart does when I see something that I can show you. So the lower the RSI, the more oversold we are. The higher the RSI, the more overbought we are. Anywhere between 40 to 60 is neutral, and then once you get up to 70 and above, we're overbought. Once we get to 30 and below, we're oversold. So 28 would be really, really oversold considered. And honestly, as soon as you get into engulfing somewhere around here, you can literally just long to top your squeeze. Not be a range, something like that. It's a decent trade. keep an eye on it. Microsoft, I do have charted already. I have a triangle formation here. Huge support zone. We do have a head shoulders formation. I don't know how much trust I have in this, but I mean, it's there. So it can either confirm or deny my bias. It doesn't really matter to me. I'm more focused on this. So this is my range. You can see the triangle is literally just my range. And once we come above here and above EMA, I'll just be long into the top of my range. Like a $20 range, not bad. Hold to the half point of the support, and that would be my trade. 2RR, not bad. But if that does pop up, I will take it. Amazon. Alright, so I might as well teach y'all the bearish divergence and bullish divergence. So for RSI, there's different types of divergence. Kind of like SMT, if you know what that is. ICT teaches SMT with futures. It's kind of similar, except something like this. You can see on the chart there's a high, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. So like it's kind of just up and down, but on the chart it doesn't look the same. So you can come here and draw your line between these two candles. You can see on the regular chart it's an uptrend, and on these it's a downtrend. So for example, if this was divergence, this is what would be considered as, like, if this was respected, then it would be bullish divergence. This is why the next candle was bullish. And if you can spot that in real time, then you can figure out your bias for the day very easily. So hypothetically, you can literally just long in the beginning of the day and then close in the end of the day for $4 profit. Something like that. And I'll show you all a trade that I'll hit eventually when I use it in real time. There's trades in my Discord where I've used it. But, okay. This looks solid to me. Bring this down a little bit. Yeah. Okay, so again, you can see we double bottomed, came up into our price, boom. You see the rejection off the top of our squeeze. We get triple rejection to come down, double bottom again, and then a failure. This is also another pattern I could teach you about. It's called the wishing well pattern, and it shows no pressure. In this case, no buying pressure. We came up, created a bearish hammer stick, and the next candle melted down. So what was your range on that? Actually, it could have been a great trade. It's like a $5 range, not bad. Whole day trade. But yeah, this is your discount. We came up, now we're neutral, and it's pretty much, again, confluent on every other, and on every NASDAQ stock. I mean, it shows the same thing. You have the squeeze, and then what do you have? You have the two liquidity points. It's confluent between all of the NASDAQ stocks. You have the squeeze, and then you have the two liquidity points. Squeeze, and two liquidity points. 1, 2. Or technically 1, 2. And then here even squeeze, 1, 2. So it's all we're trying to decide on Monday really is whether or not we're coming to all-time high. We're really just deciding whether or not we're going here, boom, 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 or we're going here, boom, 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 boom. That'll be it. So the only way that anyone can lose tomorrow for bullish is if you're either getting greedy or you're hopping out on manipulation lag. So I don't like trading Netflix. It's really expensive, so I'm kind of just gonna skip over it. Tesla, I mean, I'll chart it. Tesla's good. Fit some good trades on Tesla. It looks kind of untradeable right now, though. No? I feel like this looks kind of bad. That's not bad. And then we got like that. This is actually one of my textbook trades, now that I think about it. Wait, hold on. I think we're coming up on Tesla. I think we'll be, again, I mean, you can even see it on these charts. We came into discount, and then when you see the Yeah, when you see this candle here, we just shot straight up. It's the same thing here, essentially, except we have a larger range of discount. Tesla melted down. I mean, we were at 33 RSI, and now we're at 48. This is a great buying point. 48 RSI is a great buying point. You just cover your candle here. Honestly, I have us maybe even coming up to here at 470 in the span of the next 2-3 weeks, maybe. But a safe target might be like here. Strong liquidity here. Around the midpoint of my squeeze. The equilibrium of it at 447, 446. Around that range is really, really good. I will definitely keep an eye on that because that looks great. Whenever I see market structure that looks like this, especially above EMA, it looks great to me. I mean, we can see again that we, in this case, double topped to come down and then failed to break through the top side and melt down. Now, this is premium buying price. I mean, yeah, I'll definitely be looking at that tomorrow morning. NVIDIA, a lot of people are saying this is coming up. I mean, that looks pretty clear to me. Clear resistance zone. Got eaten up. And then got this trend here. Instead of putting it there, maybe I can scale down if I see anything. Yeah, I actually really like that. I'd say we're bullish up to this 8 a.m. manipulation candle at 152. Come market open. I mean, I'd say this is a surefire trade. Moving on to Intel here. So on a monthly here because we've been in a huge downtrend. So I'm sure we see some sort of like bearish indicator or bullish indicator here somewhere. Something like that maybe. Like that. I don't know. I just really don't like trading Intel, but if we were to break through this whole thing at $25, I could buy up to 49, something like that. I don't like this either. I don't really trade penny stocks. Anything like these, I don't really trade. MicroStrategy is good. I can trade this. We did come down quite a lot. Something like this, maybe. Again, MicroStrategy is very volatile. But I would say this is maybe your range. I don't know enough about this stock. I traded it a couple times. I made money off MicroStrategy with support and resistance, actually, but yeah. Oh, someone said that they wanted to see my look before trading Google Doc. It's literally just my goals: 1,000% account growth, 1,000 to 10,000. I'm gonna build more discipline, trading discipline specifically, and stock community, Discord link bio. And I have some notes for swinging. I have notes. You guys can read that, and then for scalps, I have notes. You guys can pause and read that. DJI. I know we were in, for Dow Jones, we were in a huge downtrend here, and then we did actually break through and fail. But I still have hope in Dow Jones. It's just, NVIDIA, I'm not trading this. NVIDIA sucks, so let me take that off my chart. Yep, I'm not trading that either. I have a bunch of bad stocks on my thing I just kind of need to take off. Even Hood, I don't really like. Mara. Mara has paid me. Let's see if I go on the 4 hour. Something like that, that's great. Something like this looks great. I mean, I don't know. We're kind of late just because of how high it came up so quick. I mean, RSI is already at 60, so it's kind of a let go kind of trade. Microsoft, or not Microsoft, Walmart. That's kind of a dead trend already. I don't know. I had one good trade on Walmart before. It was just because Target was doing really badly, and I did take it. Oh, that wasn't bad. Just a little bit like that. Yeah, it could definitely be coming up on Walmart, actually. Could definitely be coming up here. I mean, you have one target here. You have one target here. Another target here. Even another target here. So, a lot of targets for you on Walmart. Not bad. It just reminded me because I don't really want to trade Target or Reddit. I don't like them. Myrna, I don't like. Paycom, I don't like. A lot of these I had on my charts just because I had some people that were showing how to trade, some students I have, and they wanted to look at those charts. But yeah, that's a pre-market. This is Sunday pre-market breakdown, gentlemen. Hope you enjoyed the video. Still got the Duncan shirt on. Feel me? Grind never stops. But hope you enjoyed the shit. I'm gonna keep coming back every week with videos. I think I'm gonna take Saturdays as my only video, or only day I don't post a video. So I'll have videos 6 days a week for y'all. And yeah, I appreciate y'all, and make sure you tune in for the next one. Peace.